so close to God. And the gifts, I don't know what gifts God has given you, but I can promise you God has given you a gift. It's just something that you have to reach out and learn what it is. It could be art in any shape or form, writing, poetry, singing, rapping, any instrument, drawing, sports, anything of that sort. I promise you, practice, you'll get better. The better that you get, the more that you can even glorify God. And it's something that's so beautiful. So remember that you have a God who created everything. That same God lives in you. So you can do all these things. Thank you.
Bro, that was nice. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
But you got a little spoken word, Chris?
Yeah,
Give him some bars, Chris. Give him some bars, Chris.
Give me some bars? Y'all want bars? Man, okay, I give you a little bars, all right? All right, so, look, I'm in this thing. Like, I got something to prove. Something for the world, because I got nothing to lose. In this thing, like, I've been moving and shaking and moving. People say, you ain't doing nothing, but they don't know what I'm doing. I'm talking about the Lord, the King, the God that's in my life, the one that's stuck in my heart and stuck with my wife. Oh, slow it down. I said, stuck with my wife. She stuck with me. Man, I'm so cool. I'm about a little taller than conceited. Huh. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The man on the Wild and Out. I ain't Nick Cannon, but watch me. Wild out. I'm do it all day. Man, all right. I'm going to tell him how it is, and I'm going to do it all night. My Lord the Christ, the one who laid and he died. But on that third day, my man, he rise. Rise. Like Maya Angelou, telling everybody in the world who to follow. I'm going to follow that G-O-D, the man who lives in me. Guess what? You thought this written word? It's all freestyle, G. Baby. Hey, you like that? All right, cool. Let's see what we got here. Hey, you know what? I wanted to share something with you because my man said reading the Bible. This is my newer Bible. I like it. It's super cool. It's nice. This was my Bible I used to roll with. I brought it to you because I wanted to give you a little example of, because my man said, I saw on your little social media post that says, read your Bible. This was my Bible that I read, and it bled. All the pages are gone. Jacked up. You want to know why? Because it's been used. It's been doing a lot of stuff. Preaching in the rain, so it's kind of bleeded. The words on the back. I got words on the back because sometimes when you're at church, you got to take the pen from the offering. You know what I'm saying? So you can write it down because you didn't bring it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to bring your own. Because sometimes now I got my own pen, so I write it down. But there's stuff in there that I don't get rid of this Bible because it reminds me of where I came from, right? So it reminds me of, and by the way, we were sharing last week in small group about what is one of the hardest part of being a Christian, and my confession was reading the Bible. It's hard because when I started reading it, I started falling asleep. You know, y'all have some of that issues too. So I had to buy the Bible in audio, you know, and I had to change it. I had to buy it a couple of times. The first one I got was, and John said to this, and how to get the theatric version, like they had the music in the background, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And Jesus walked on the scene, had no Nikes on his feet, but you know, anyway. So I had to get that, but this was my Bible, and the reason why it's busted up, truthfully, is one time I was talking, and it was Lovelady, Texas, and in this unit, right? I was in jail. They let me out though. I wasn't there to be locked up. I was there to go and tell them about God. So I went in there, and normally they have people who want to come to church there, and everyone who don't is out, you know, just doing whatever they want to do. At this particular time, we were on the basketball court, and today we're talking about being a witness, right? Being a witness, that's my Christianese word, telling who Jesus is, right? So here we go. So this is all going to tie in together. So they let us out on the basketball court. We take half the court. Now, when you play ball and you get a chance to go outside, you know, they want to use a whole full court or something. So that means that we're taking half the court, and the other half of the guys are just they mad. They're mad dogging us like, man, you ain't supposed to be here, young blood. That's my spot. You don't know me. You know, they're all crazy, right? They're wild. You know? And we're over here talking about Jesus, and they're like mean mug. You know, like Ice Cube on a bad day. You know, he's got that mean mug. Y'all seen how we there yet? You know what I'm talking about. So, so they're like that. Someone asked a question. And said, they said, okay, Bible boy, I see you got your Bible there, but do you use it? I said, no, true. I said, I had to break it down, and I couldn't talk like, well, yes, I do. They're a player. I do. I can't do that, man. So you have to talk about what you know. And so, so I told him, I said, bro, I said, on the real, I got my Bible here. But even though if I read it all and I don't do anything, it's worth nothing.